Hello, Sin. This is Paul, and I am showing. One second, showing you my game. Alright, it was gone away, and it looks like I've already been trapped by an enemy. I'm going to need to unpause. There we go. Now I'm back to being in the game. You must move quickly. You must think quickly. Open the door with your gun. There's a forest nearby which you can hide in, and it's pretty cool. I'm planning on adding some different trees too, other than the dead ones. The first enemy has already spawned and is firing lasers at me, and the second one has spawned. I am going to add sort of spawners like you see in Minecraft to make it a bit easier to create areas for enemies to instantiate themselves in. Each of those enemies, if you'll notice, has a period shortly where they stop firing and you can come out of cover and fire at them. I am using the weapon I've made called the GT prototype. It fires one fast projectile with low damage and one slow moving projectile with high damage. Right here is the second type of enemy. It's going to be called an OB. That's with 2 A's and 1 B, I believe. And so frames are being really low because the frame rate's really low because I'm recording this. Normally it gets about actually 10 times that much, which isn't bad. The lasers and bullets do bounce off of trees and everything. I'm going to take my first few shots, see what I can do. Missed because of the low frame rate. I'm gonna hide behind a tree to avoid being massacred by the lasers. Gotta move fairly often to avoid being killed. Alright. I cannot seem to hit him through all these trees. I have decapitated him by getting a headshot, and I have just been killed by the lasers. They'll still continue to fire at me and jostle my body around, sending me flying in some instances. And it's kind of amusing because you get to see you being tossed around from a first-person perspective. So, this concludes this episode of what I'm going to show you, and more features are coming soon. I have added a lake or a few mountains in the background if you haven't seen, and I am planning on adding things from cliffs to ravines to airplane wrecks, various things. And so I hope you enjoyed.